Hey everyone, and welcome back to another week of the Arena of Valor Top 5 Plays. If you're coming into this week expecting more SK Gaming, Team Vitality, and the YouTubers action, you'd be mistaken. None of those teams partook in this week's Go-Fours, giving some of the hidden gems in the tournament the chance to shine, and shine they did. Let's get into it. This week's full of superheroes, and I'm not talking about the players. In this first clip, King is playing the Man of Steel and starts looking for a fight inside the enemy jungle. His first engage is a little bit questionable as he loses 70% of his HP, but it doesn't deter him from springing back into action just a few seconds later to help set up a kill onto Pyramid. Most players would back out here given their health, but not King. He's in it until the very end. As his team go for the dive onto a weak and shiny sheep side, he charges in and annihilates Ruiz whilst his teammates drop the tower and secure another kill. King returns to the fight once more to get some final poke damage down to help round out their final victim in this fight. Ultimately, he gets a bit too big for his boots and dies going in for the last surviving enemy, but it's undeniable that his zooming in and out of the fight was great fun to watch. Our second clip of the day comes from Supreme Squad's game versus For the Dream. FTD think they've caught Ganja out in the mid lane and fancied their chances of securing a kill before backup can arrive. Ganja pulls off a great ult to save his own life and joins his team in pursuing the would-be assailants. The mobility of Supreme Squad enables them to quickly close the gap and begin racking up the damage onto a fleeing FTD side. King gets burst down by the aggressors, but Supreme Squad aren't done yet. They keep chasing FTD into the jungle and net themselves a follow-up kill onto Rez, leaving an injured Shurko and Arena of Violet to flee the scene, turning a potential loss into a great 2-0 win. Once again, we're tuning back into the world of superheroes as King begins an epic journey from top lane all the way down to bottom lane. Chewie looks to be getting caught out in the bottom lane before reinforcements arrive to keep him alive. The counter-attack begins, but Existence throw more of their own bodies into the fight in a bid to turn it around. It goes from good to great for Existence as Happy joins the fight with Xennial's ult, turning it into a 5 vs 4, but their health bars fall dangerously low and they're forced to retreat, setting up King's next play. With his passive fully stacked up, he zooms in from the river and finishes off Chicktin and Zero, netting his team 2 well-deserved kills and showing that great communication is key to victory. I think we all love the kind of plays that make you say ouch, and this is probably one of them. Supreme Squad and FTD are neck and neck in this game, and Supreme Squad's aggression is slowly turning into a kill on King. He makes it away safely, and FTD think they found an opportunity to take a favourable fight following Xennial's early ult. They trade blows back and forth, but FTD continue their assault and Supreme Squad begin to fall back. As they pile into the river to chase down their fleeing opponents, Nox begins making his way up the river on Violet. With most of his enemies' abilities on cooldown, Nox decimates FTD, forcing them to try and retreat, but there's no escaping from Violet. They lose one in the process, but Nox secures a triple kill which eventually leads to an ace for him and his team. We may as well end the week out the way that we started it. This play is all about Rez on the Man of Steel. A huge fight breaks out around the Abyssal Dragon and FTD find a favourable setup where they have Supreme Squad surrounded. Rez zooms down the river, shoving multiple enemies towards his carries and taking the first kill of the fight. The fleeing members of Supreme Squad burn all their cooldowns in a bid to escape, but try as they might, they simply can't outrun Rez. He takes his second and third kill of the fight before Chewie cruelly denies him the quadra kill onto Medic. Nox is the last man left standing, and thanks to some help from his passive, Rez brings him down to secure that well-deserved quadra and the ace for his team. And that's it for this week, ladies and gents. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're sure you'll agree it was a super week in the Go-Fours, and we can't wait to see what plays turn up next week. Subscribe to this channel for all future updates, and we'll catch you in the next video. See you then.